3 years after the deadly Montecito mudslide, an all-out effort is underway to protect the public from another disaster. News Channel reporter John Palmentary revisited sites that he saw ravaged 3 years ago tomorrow and has an update.
The deadly 2018 Montecito mudflow took 23 lives, ruined hundreds of properties, shut down Highway 101, and caused millions of dollars in economic misery. We were said to be as prepared as we could be, but nature brought out a force longtimers said the area had not seen since the 1969 floods. Now, under sunny skies in a dry winter cycle, aggressive work has been taking place to open channels and widen debris basins in multiple front country areas.
Modifying the structures so that there's a better flow of the finer sediments through the structure so that those don't get trapped, and we don't need to trap the fine sediments. We want the basins to trap the bigger material.
Debris of all sizes still sits in the hills above these protective basins, including loose rocks, boulders, tree stumps, and tons of dirt. 4 basins are in the next 2-year cycle for work.
Cold Springs Basin, San Isidro Basin, Romero Basin, and the Santa Monica Debris Basin.
2 of them, Santa Monica and Romero Basins, will be done this year and 2 others in 2022. And it will also provide a fish passage through these basins and drains. For residents who live in this area, some are still rebuilding some 36 months later, but they find some comfort that creeks like this have not exploded again with damaging boulders like we saw in 2018. That includes residents in the area of Highway 192 and Randall Road. It was ravaged by a mudflow the size of 2 football fields and shredded structures in its way. A protective basin where homes once stood is in the plan ahead.
We are proposing to go out to construction this summer on that, and we're on track for that. We're still in the property acquisition phase.
And for some of the costs ahead, the county is looking to the government for emergency funds to protect this area from future storm damage. In Montecito, I'm News Channel reporter John Palmentary.
Coming up tonight on your local news channel live at 6, we talk to 2 survivors of the Montecito mudslide disaster, Kim Canton and Marco Farrell. Tomorrow is January 9th and marks 3 years since it happened. 23 lives were lost, more than 400 homes and properties destroyed. Commemorating the somber event will be different this year because of the pandemic, of course, but equally emotional as years passed. Bucket Brigade co-founder Abe Powell shares details about tomorrow night's event. That story coming up tonight at 6. And we will carry tomorrow's Remembrance event live on our mobile app and our website. This year's ceremony again will be held virtually because of the pandemic, and it will include a speech, candle lighting, and bell ringing to honor the 23 people who died. The ceremony is set to start at 6:30 tomorrow night.